Okay, so today I'm going to set up my very first budget binder. So I've decided to give cash budgeting a go, mainly because our financial circumstances have changed like loads, and despite being in my mid-40s I've never really budgeted properly, so I'm going to start trying to do it. But we've decided that I don't want to have lots of kind of money floating around the house, so what I'm going to be doing is using Monzo pots, but because I want to kind of, I don't know, I want to feel the money and have something to actually, you know, have that's tangible, I've decided to use play money, and then whatever I allocate into different pots and different areas, I will then move in my Monzo pots accordingly. So this is just kind of an experiment to see how it goes. I don't know whether it'll work for me or not, but yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. Now, because we're on like a budget, even setting this up, I didn't want to spend like any money. I would love to in the future. I'd love to get all the pretty binders and, you know, lovely shiny challenges and everything, but at the moment I can't really justify doing it, so I've done it as cheaply as I can. So even the stand that my phone is recording on at the moment, and the light I got from a charity shop a couple of days ago for a couple of quid, and the challenges that I'm going to be doing alongside the different money pots I have got from just an Amazon book that you kind of chop up yourself. So they're not laminated, they're just, you know, it's really good actually. It was I think it was £9 or something like that, and you get like 300 challenges in them, so they're okay, I think, to start off with, just to see whether I get on with it or not. And then if I do get on with it, then I'd really like to, you know, support all those amazing people on Etsy, because they all look so pretty, don't they? The scratch off challenges and stuff. So to start off with, what I'm going to be doing is just having this folder for kind of our spare money, our fun money. I'm just going to do like really small challenges with whatever we've got left over every week, and see how I go for that. So yeah, this is also ridiculously cheap, and most of it, to be honest, the setup has come from like charity shops and warehouses that I've been scouting around. So I was really chuffed the other day because I found this, which I think is actually a binder from like the 90s. Looking at how old it is, but it's like 50p in a charity shop, so it'll do for now. So this is only a really small binder. I know that it would be ideal to have one that's a bit chunkier, so that I don't have to squish everything in. But I'm only going to be doing like a few little challenges to start off with. So the ones I've chosen to start off with are just, there's six of them, various amounts, and an emergency fund one, because I guess like everyone, it's really scary not having a backup plan anywhere. So this year, for the first time ever, we don't have any debt, and honestly the only reason we got there is because I took voluntary severance from work, and that meant that we got a lump sum that we've never had before. So we paid off our debt, and then because I was dealing with some I doing this the right way up? Yeah. Because I'm dealing with some health problems, I won't be going back to work anytime soon. So now we're on one income, which is about half the amount we were on before. So life has changed loads, but we're getting to grips with it. We can just about get by as long as I am really, really, really careful. So I thought this would be a really good idea. And even though it's kind of going to be play money that I'm putting in these folders, there's real money being moved around in Monzo pots. Like I said, I really wanted something I could like put my hands on. I have ADHD and I need something to keep me kind of interested long term. It needs to be kind of, you know, gamified. So I'm hoping this is going to work for us. So there won't be much spare money every week, but I thought it might help to save up a bit of a pot for, like, you know, more of the fun stuff. I think, I don't know, going from having 2 incomes down to having 1 income was like a major shock for us, to be honest. But what I found is that the things that obviously get axed from your life is anything fun or like not essential. But you know, it gets miserable really quickly. So if there is any spare money, I'd like it to be really purposeful where we put it, so that we get fun times, nice meal out every now and again, or, you know, maybe even a holiday at some point. Do excuse if you can hear my dog growling upstairs. He's so reactive, and I think the postman dared to walk past a minute ago. So if you can hear creaking, it's because he's pacing up and down the stairs. He's as daft as a brush. He barks whilst running backwards. So. Right, so today, for my first filling of this, which I will be then putting in the Monzo pots, I have got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 of your fake pounds. So I am aware, like, if anyone's got any tips on how to do this without having loads of change all over the place, because I've picked really small ones, like 1s and 2s and stuff. Like, do I need a massive pot of change? I don't know. I guess you do, really. For doing like small things like 1s and 2s and stuff, or do I just, I don't know, do I keep it written down somewhere? Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is literally just roll and see which ones of these I'm going to put them in the first time. Wow, do you ever feel like a total beginner at something? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and see how we go with that. Is that dog again? Yeah, he's now going trying to get some sausages. His name's Marvin. He's a Labrador and he's really gobby. Right, okay, so let's have a look. 1. Oh, good, because I like mandalas. I paint them in my spare time, of which I have a lot more of at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. You never get 6s when you want them in like board games, do you? 1, 2. Oh, another 2. That wasn't a very good roll, was it? It was a really unsatisfying roll. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, this is in like the... Am I allowed to cheat already? That's Cheating already. 5. That one. Oh, hello, come back. Right. So, I guess this would be a lot easier, wouldn't it, if I had like smaller denominations. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? I think next time I'll do that then, yeah. I'll go and maybe make up kind of 1s and 2s somewhere. Right. Okay, so I have some lovely felts here. So this is my first 5. Right, okay, so I really hope no one hates dodgy colouring, because that's not exactly what I'm great at. That's shocking, that's okay. This one. Okay, this is actually quite fun, isn't it? Okay. So that is gonna go, so that one, if I keep going on it, saves 135. That'd be amazing. I think, I don't know, I think in the past, even though we had 2 wages coming in, like, I don't know where it all went. I genuinely have no idea where it all went. And like, since we've only had 1 wage, obviously, like, we're not in debt now, whereas we were before. But we were so inefficient with money, it's scary. Right, 10 on this. Oh, should I do them all different colours, or should I do them all the same colour? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to do them all different colours. They've got like a thick end and a fat end, so I keep the wrong way around. So yeah, if anyone's got any like hints, tips on where I should be starting with this, like, all our main bills and everything go through automatically from the bank. But I kind of look after all the food shopping and all the kind of variable stuff. And we're trying to figure out how to organise it all at the moment, basically, because it's pretty new to us. But I know I'm good at being efficient. We grow a lot of our own food, and I make everything from scratch. So we're efficient when it comes to spending on food and stuff. So hopefully we will have a little bit left over, and that'll make us. I just want to turn up to things like, you know, like your car service, or which you know is coming every year, don't you? And then, but for years I never. I was treated it like it was a shock. So it would be really nice to like have that in the bag. And Christmas, like, everyone knows Christmas is happening. Oh, 3 didn't get anything, or 4. I suppose I didn't have actually that much to yeah, to like get to Christmas and to have it all paid for, so you can just, you know, relax. It shouldn't be a shock that Christmas happens every year, should it? But, you know, I'm 46 and apparently it still is. So yeah, my idea, I hope, is to have all this sorted. So I'm going to be doing this once a week, and this is not any leftover money we've got from like my husband's wage, but also I do a little bit of like data annotation work online, but that's like so sporadic. It, you know, sometimes there's a little bit of work, sometimes there's not. So there might, that's what this is from, like from the data annotation work I did last week or the week before. So it's kind of like, you know, spare money. Right, £10. Orange. Ooh, choices now, isn't it? Better do 5. So yeah, I've been like obsessively watching budgeting videos, and they are so relaxing. I love them. I love them on in the background. The longer the better as well. So if any of you guys end up watching this that like are other budgeting channels, then thank you, because you've kept me really calm. What colour should I do? Yeah. Okay, and another. And this one's smaller, so it's only, I say only, it's 50 quid, which would be lovely. I haven't decided where each of these pots would end up going, but I guess I can decide that when they're done. Yeah, so if anyone has any kind of like suggestions for where I can get like beginners challenges that, you know, are reasonably affordable, I'd love to support people, and, you know, have something that's going to keep me motivated, because they're really pretty and fun. So yeah, okay, so that's my first go in there. I have this, so this money, the fake money that I put in here, this money is sat in its own pot in Monzo, and what I'm going to do is get these hopefully filled up, and then I will decide which goes to what other pot in there, and yeah, I'm going to do it like that, I think. But if anyone's got any suggestions on kind of how to manage Monzo pots and, you know, fake physical cash, I don't know if anyone actually does this. Do you know what, I did actually look at using Monopoly money, but do you know, I hate Monopoly. So it always causes arguments, so I didn't have good feelings around Monopoly money, so I decided not to. Right, okay, so hopefully same time next week, and then if I get into it, then hopefully I will have another binder that's for kind of special occasions, and maybe even kind of like you know, like car servicing, Christmas, birthdays, holidays, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, here's to next time. It's quite exciting, isn't it? I might go and do some colouring now. Bad colouring. Okay.